Miss Jordan, and today I'm going to be talking about my bookish pet peeves. On Twitter, I asked you guys to vote on what kind of videos that you want to see, and you guys voted for this one the most, so I'm grateful for that because I've been curious of what kind of videos you want to see, and you picked this one, so yeah, and I'm actually happy about it. And I know a lot of people have a lot of different pet peeves, and since you guys are curious about it and want to know about mine, so let's get started. The first pet peeves of mine is I don't like cracked spines. Like whenever I go to a bookstore, like used bookstore, or like after reading a book and the spine starts cracking, I'm like, I really don't like it. Like one of the books I had, my dad did this on accident because we were playing the game that I own, Bring Your Old Book. Yeah. So this is the game that I have, which is Bring Your Own Book, and I mentioned this in one of my videos. So yeah, I was using Magician's Nephew for that game, and my dad cracked his spine by accident because he didn't know how much I don't like it when the spines are cracked. So it's not his fault. I should have told him ahead of time. So yeah, I really don't like it when spines are cracked because that really bugs me. The next book peeve that I have is I don't like when covers change from hardcover to paperback, but it mostly all depends on the book for me. Like if the ones on paperback is pretty, a pretty cover or a beautiful cover, I like it. But if the hardcover book has a beautiful cover, but when it's on paperback it becomes not so interesting to me, I'm like, no thanks. So yeah, that's another pet peeve of mine. The next pet peeve of mine is when they mispronounce book titles or characters' names. The characters' names might be on a different list, but like when it comes to book titles, I want to know what's correctly pronounced. Like one of my friends said Divergent when it's supposed to be Divergent, so I'm like, that's how you say the title. So that's a pet peeve of mine. And for characters' names, like if it's a name that everybody's not familiar with, it wouldn't be their own fault if they don't know how to pronounce it. Like my boyfriend mentioned that someone said Hermione as Hermione, so, and didn't know it was pronounced Hermione, so I'm like, well, just cause like I wouldn't blame the person if they don't know how to pronounce the name correctly. So yeah, I mean I wouldn't blame those people, but it still bugs me. Like if they know how it's pronounced but they mispronounce it on purpose or something, that really bugs me. Another pet peeve of mine is when I say people's annotations on the actual books. That bugs me the most, just because I like for when I buy my textbooks for my classes and I see their annotations, I'm like, it's good for me, but I don't like it seeing notes all over the books. I just prefer, if they're gonna annotate the books, I'd rather have them write them on a sticky note and then stick them in the book, because that would not ruin the book. And I don't know why some teachers do that. And if I was a teacher, I'll be like, if you're gonna annotate from the book, I would have you write on notebook or sticky note. That's what I was trying to say. I had to bring forth there and write from there. So yeah, that bugs me a lot. That's like my biggest pet peeve ever. So that's all for my bookish pet peeves. So now you know what pet peeves of mine that deals with books. I know there's more, but I couldn't think of them on the top of my head. But if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and comment down below some of your pet peeves, because I'm really curious if you have some pet peeves or some different ones. I actually want to know. And if you want to follow me on social media, I have Facebook under The Lost Reader, and I have Twitter and Instagram on LostReader19, and hit subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!